we go. Da-da-da-da. That. There we go. Cheese, yes. Du fromage. Yeah. Get off me. No. Where are you? Get over there. Alright. Yes, I did. Yes. Okay. Warm up time, yes. Okay. Hello. What does it say? I don't know what this says. Let's see if it translates. Please translate. No? What do you mean? What? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Totally. No, I don't want to do that. No thanks. I'm good. I'll pass. Double it and give it to the next person. Switch this back over to... Okay. Am I gonna fall over? Okay. Don't fall over. Yes, I just literally started the stream. I've not even been up 5 minutes yet. This is my favorite. Why not? original. It's called La Valse du Cassis. That's my favorite song to play, actually. I don't know what that means. Hey Johnny, hello. How are you today? There's a lot of people here already. Alright, sweet, so we're getting in the swing of it. Alright, okay. I was gonna do something. Fuck, what was I gonna do? Whatever. I don't remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna do something. I don't know if it was music, but I was gonna do something with the computer. I don't remember what it was. Okay. Must have been not important. My brain already forgot it. Alright. Next. We'll do... It's a bit early for that one. We'll do some... Actually, we'll do that one. I had a feeling that jump wasn't going to go well. And I was right. Bagpipe? It's an accordion, you goof. Yes, the sea shanty instrument. What's the name of the turtle? Tuck. Whoa, you good, dude? Yep, he's fine. Okay. He was upside down. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, do I want to do... do I want... No, I'll do it after the fact. I forgot to put the sign up that I talked about yesterday. Totally forgot. Slipped my mind. Oh yeah, because I don't even have any paper like on hand. you a proper cover of that one, actually. I might record a cover of that, actually. No, I got shorts and a top on. It's short, okay, yeah. I guess I'm on my own for the time being until someone else comes in for moderation. I'll give you 10 seconds. I'll be lenient. Oh. Maybe I'll do a different song in that same register. Bagpipes are original from France. Are they? I don't think they are. I don't know they're not bagpipes, so I don't know. Performance from a festival? Huh? Festival? Yes, it's an accordion. We could try that one. I don't know how well that one's gonna go though, because that one still needs work. Not too bad. Alright, at least the ending was actually clean for once. Expedition 33, but I could sort of play that, but maybe in a little bit, because it's still really early and I don't feel confident enough yet. Bagpipes are from sheep's stomach. Yes, they are, yes. What's with you and bagpipes sipping tea? Well, it's not tea, it's lemonade, actually. Black currant lemonade. Oh yeah, that's why I practice like almost every day. I use these streams to force myself to practice through like the entire repertoire, or at least almost the entire repertoire of songs that I know. Pizza delivery. Oh, that's Tarantella. I don't know that one. Alright, we can do a little bit of that, but it's not gonna go well. No. The piano, yes, the piano bagpipes. Exposition. Alright, we'll try it. It's not gonna go well though, because it's so early in the stream. You play Red Sun in the Sky? I don't know what that one is, actually. I've not heard of that before. I'll look it up later though. You're good. Also, hi. How are you? Sorry I didn't respond to you, Pickle, this morning. Like, when I was talking to you, I was half out of it. I woke up briefly and then I just zonked back to sleep. So, yeah. Sorry if I didn't reply to you with your question. Yeah. Gosh. Come on. No. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, we could do that one, actually. I'll do that one before Expedition 33. That way I could still mentally prepare for that one. Yes, Lumiere. We're gonna do this after Pirates because, yeah, I need to mentally prep for that one. Alright. Slow. Slow and steady. Don't rush. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. That wasn't too bad. Yesterday was awful, though. Like, I played it. I think I tried playing it twice yesterday because people asked. And I'm like, it was not there. What? I do know. I made it myself. It's not my fault if it doesn't fit properly. I am considering recording a proper cover of that. It's gonna be hell, but I'm considering it because I want a nice sounding audio version of it. It's just gonna be awful to line up. Holy shit, there's almost 200 people here. What is happening? Wow, okay. That's a new record. Holy shit. Interesting. I guess everybody wants Expedition 33. See where I want to hear. Are you still here, Sven? I can definitely play that one. That one actually sounds really good on the accordion. How much do you practice? Almost every day. No brisk tea today. Nope, I got lemonade and then I got a backup peach Snapple though. Beatles? I don't know any Beatles. I wish I did. I'm sorry. I'm not really a Beatles fan. Don't get me wrong, they got good music. I don't know. I just never really listened to them. Anything from... Is that Red Dead Redemption 2? Is that what that is, I think? I don't think anyone's actually asked for Red Dead. I've not looked into that. I'll have to look into that. Something I wrote? Sure, we could do that. I'm assuming. Alright, we'll do some originals. Why not? Which one are we gonna do? We'll do Perpa. Why not? Alrighty. That was an original that's called Perpa Reconnaissant. Holy shit. Also, no, I don't pull up sheet music. Anything I play on this instrument is by memory. Holy shit, wow. Are those numbers accurate? Holy fuck. Excuse me, but God. Alright, we could try. I still need to learn that one. That one still needs to be learned properly. Reminds me of death? I don't know about that. A lot of my stuff is very, like, melancholic sounding. I like the minor, keys, because it sounds more, like, mysterious and stuff. That's the national anthem of France, right? I don't usually do anthems here, because that can easily lead to political whatnot, and I try to keep that out of the chat, because my whole point of streaming is to bring people together with music, and topics that are controversial like that can easily lead to discourse and I'd rather people just chill and get along here and whatnot. It's accordion. Yes, accordion. Oh, it is. It's absolutely great for melancholy. What did someone asked for? What was it again? Did I say? Oh, Song of Storms. Let's. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we can. Interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna clip that one because we're only not even half an hour in. What is happening? I'm gonna clip that as 27 minutes in. That wasn't too shabby, especially for 2 times through. Sea shanties. Yeah, we could do that. But yes, unfortunately, yes. The windmill song, yes. Have you Lumiere? I did. We might do that one again in a little bit because I just played that one. I should really do a proper cover of that. It's just gonna be so difficult to record. Alright. Let's see. Windmill song. Tarantella's like a sea shanty. I don't know that one very well. I played a little bit of that earlier. That's because it's the same thing from apparently the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man game. The pizza theme, I guess. Someone said windmill song. I'm gonna do a different Legend of Zelda song. Nope. I'm sorry if the chat's going very fast. The chat's going very fast. So please forgive me if I don't catch your request something. Just I'm throwing my okay. I don't know anything from Super Mario. Goodness, it's got good stuff. Yeah, Kakariko from that was that one. Yeah, that was Kakariko Village from Ocarina of Time. I just sort of played through Song of Storms. I might not do that one again until later. I don't know. I have a toy one I got from this one. Oh, that's awesome. Da, 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 da. I thought I missed something there. That sort of sounds familiar. I feel like someone has. Oh God, please don't crash. What do those quirky buttons do? They play predetermined chords, and it helps me harmonize with the right hand on the keyboard side. There you go. All right. I don't want to scroll back too far. We could. All right. Yeah, we could do that. No. You good over here, or what are we doing? It's pretty straightforward to keep a rhythm. Why were we trying to do something different over there? Interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. Can't do. I don't know what that is. Majora's theme? I don't even remember how that sounds. Gosh. Oh, Majora's Mask theme. What? Fish tank fish. What? I don't know that first one, but I do know Bella Ciao. We could do that one. Alright, we'll do that, and then I'll attempt Majora's Mask. I was actually running through... My brain stumbled upon the Deku Palace theme from Majora's Mask last night. I was very interested because I've not listened to that in a while, and that my fingers just landed on that, which was weird. I don't know how to play this one very well, but I'm gonna give it a try. Very rough, but sort of. We got there. I could probably play that better on the violin, to be honest. Ooh, the hanging tree. Right? That's Hunger Games, right? Oh, Lost. Oh gosh, I can't do that one. That's a good one though. Pirate. Can you do a pirate theme song? Ooh, come out, you black and. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to write that one down. I don't know who that's by, but that's a throwback to Irish history class. Gosh. Oh wait, I forgot about that Once Upon a Dream. Shoot. Oh yeah, it is. I forget who it's by. I forget how it sounds though, but yeah, I know the name of it, and I swear I know it. I don't know. Well, wait, Lon Lon Ranch. That's. Wait, no, Lon Lon Ranch is the same as Kakariko Village, right? Right? If we want to do that one again, sure. Not the same. Well, it's a different sound. You know, there's guitar in it and whatnot. The farm one. Well, yeah. I do know Cass's theme. Do that one after. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, it's going really fast. Where's Awesome Billy 1 and 2? We don't talk about them. Uh, how about you could donate, and I'll go buy one. I'll go buy one, alright? Yes, I can't pronounce it. Something polka. Yes, I need to look that one up. I don't know how to play polka very well, because polka is very fast, and, I don't do very well with fast. So, I need to, find one that is easy enough to learn, and that I like the sound of. Which reminds me, I need to look up the Bluebell polka, because someone said that one's easy. So, I don't know if that's true, but I've yet to look it up, so hopefully. Yes, we could do Katyusha. I don't know tango very well yet. Astor Piazzolla is pretty good. I will say that. The Foggy Dew? Not very well. I remember that one though. I'm gonna write that one down to look up to as well. Foggy Dew. That's an Irish. I don't remember who it's by or who sings it, but yeah, it's an Irish tune. Any Weird Al yet? No, I don't know if I'm gonna look into Weird Al. I come from a country where accordion is a heavy part of our culture. Greetings from a Bosnian Puerto Rican. Wow, that's an interesting what's it called? Background, I guess. Yeah, that's a very interesting background. Bosnia Herzegovina, and then Puerto Rican. Wow, that's very cool. What about piano? Eh? What about the piano? Eh? Eh? What? Quoi? What? Very, very funny. No spiders anymore. I banished them all. Alright, yes, Katyusha, yes. Nope. Are you good at playing the piano? Not very well. Not very well. I struggle with the piano, actually. I do want to get a hold of a piano. That's what I'm actually saving up for next. So I can move a piano to my house. You could do... Oh, Gravity Falls? Goodness. We could try it. Focus has... Well, I've been practicing that one a lot. But it's still not there. And I still fudge up a bunch of notes when I play Katyusha. Lately, I've been trying not to look at the keyboard when I play that one. So that's probably why I was messing up a bit there as well. But... Song of Storms? Maybe. I'm still learning that one. Yeah, we could do that one. Tetris? Alright, we'll do Tetris, then we'll do Sus Lucio. Um, price of this? Oh my, the accordion? Play the theremin? I would love a theremin. The music I listen to has theremin in it and stuff. Well, I don't know if it's legit theremin or if it's like a synthesizer, but would love it. I would absolutely love to get a theremin, but those are expensive. How much? Oh, how much is the piano? A piano. Oh, to move the piano here, what I was talking about earlier. I don't know the exact price. I was quoted a couple years back. It would probably be around like $500. Um, but that's an estimate. That's without them seeing where exactly the piano is located. But it's located up on like a second floor, so it might be a little bit more than that. And plus, prices could have possibly have changed since then, because this was like 2 years ago I called around. So I'm probably gonna save up to about like almost $600 just to cover all bases, you know. Clothes. APs. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. I will keep on practicing so I can play on with the piano. Oh yeah, sure, of course. Thunderstruck. I wish. Alright, what was I? Oh yeah, Tetris. Tetris. Almost. What was the other? Oh, Suslis the other parry, yeah. Alright. Here we go. A little bit of Under Paris Skies. Would you happen to know answers from what's this? Final Fantasy 4. Oh goodness. Does that have accordion in it? No, I wanna copy that. God damn it. I've not looked into the Final Fantasy soundtracks because there's a lot of games, and to comb through each game's soundtrack, where there's probably a ton of tracks per soundtrack, it would take me a while. So I've not really looked into it, but I could possibly look into that at some point, maybe. I don't know what AP. I don't know what that is. So, did I miss anything? Yeah. Yeah, we could do that one again. Happy to. I do not know that one. I need to look that one up still. Bruno Mars, what? Ha, yeah, sure. Yep, there was a spider. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm not falling for that one again. There was a spider the other day. Something you... Oh, wait, huh? Something you learned. Oh, to change up from requests, you mean? Yeah, the chat is going today. Today is, I wasn't expecting it to be this packed in here today. Gosh. I'm just gonna have to fucking watch back because there's no way I'm gonna be able to, like, read through and catch up on stuff that I missed in the chat prior. What the hell was that? Alright, I don't think I missed anything else here. What was this one? People were complaining about whatever. Okay. Sure, yep. You sure it's not just a speck of dust on your screen? What? What? I don't know what you're asking. Would be something classic Nintendo, like Zelda. Do I have anything else Zelda in my repertoire? I could try the Milk Bar theme again. I don't know how well that's gonna go, because, again, that has tango in it. Still struggling with tango. Clair Obscure. Maybe next. Maybe after this one. We'll do that one again. Why not? Oh, model of accordion. Oh, it's a Weltmeister Sereno. It's a 60 bass. Windmill song? Okay, we'll try it again. Alright, that will be the Zelda request one. It's not gonna go well. It might go well, but it's not gonna be perfect. The first one was a little bit better, I will say that, but still, it's rocky, very rocky. The town... What? Soul Society? What? I don't know what that is. The Accordion is German, even though it's from Bulgaria. Oh, Town with the Ocean View. That's from an anime, right? I've not watched any anime before, so. Any classic French? Ooh, like classical French compo. Ooh, goodness. Do I even? I don't even know if I know any French composers. Have you played anything? I can right now. I said I was going to do that one next. Yeah. I don't know if I know anything. Do you sing, whistle, or beatbox? I can whistle a bit, but like not very well. As for singing or beatboxing, no, probably not. No more singing for me. Alright. Ozzy, piano. I'm searching my piece of best player now. Wait, who? Hang on. I missed the first comment. What was? Who? What did you? Hang on. I'll just click on you. Why not? Hang on. Heard of who? Who? Oh, that guy? Okay. Sure. Clowncore? I can't say I've listened to Clowncore before, let alone I've heard of Clowncore, so that's interesting. Alright, Expedition 33, let's do this again. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. Slow. Slow and steady. It was much more put together throughout, but the ending kind of fell apart there just a little bit. Alright. There we go. That was Promenade dans Lumière. That's from Expedition 33. Wow, the numbers are really dropping. Gosh, can we have what we had earlier? I know it was hectic, but god dang. That was crazy earlier. You ever hear the song from the movie? What? I don't know what that is. When does learn to play become... Wait. When does learning to play become playing... What? I'm having trouble reading that. Okay. Jesus Christ. No. Okay. Acquai? We could try that one. I haven't played that one yet. Sort of. Getting French vibes. Yes, well, that's from a French artist called Jan Tiersen. Alrighty. Gosh, I didn't even get to advertise earlier. I didn't do self-promo. Gosh. Totally forgot about that because I was too caught up in the moment with requests and shit. Damn it. I hope it picks up again. Something. Yeah, the Bandcamp website, yeah, I know. I mean, there's not too many people here. Tetris? Alright, well, let's see how fast I can do this. It's probably not gonna go well. No. I cannot do... Wow, I cannot do that fast. Gosh. I'm gonna move this slightly this way so I can... Oh, this is supposed to be over here anyway. Well, now it's crooked. Okay. There. Alright, 94%. Alright, just a little bit longer. And then I'll unplug. The bread and... Alright, I will put that into my notes. The bread and accordion. Bread and... Okay, tulips. I've not heard of that before, so I have no idea what that is. So I'm gonna have to look it up at some point. Take care, mood. Alright. It's okay, you should... No, that was, Kurbaniki. Also known as the Tetris theme. Do you know Aster Puzel? I do. I don't know how to play any of his stuff, though, because it's tango. Also, he wrote stuff for the bandoneon, which is a similar instrument in sound, but in terms of playability, it's very different. It's a very different playing style. Um, Lenoyer. I did a little bit ago. I don't know. I might hold off on that one. I haven't actually done regular Amelie yet. We'll do that one actually. Alright, that was La Valse de Amélie. That's by Jan Tiersen. Drunken Sailor? We could try that one again, yeah. Drunken Sailors do a good job, yes. Alright. Where's the one? I can never go back down. Almost. I still struggle with that. To listen to that one back actually. I'm gonna click the what are we gonna do? 112, why not? That wasn't perfect. I think it was like 1 or 2 notes off though, which is pretty close. I just wanna be alright, well I'm probably gonna be live for like another like hour and a half, 2 hours or so, Yeah. Ever seen anyone play one of those? Yeah, it's a rare sight. I'm not gonna lie. You don't see many accordion players out and about. Alright. Now I gotta go back into repertoire mode to pull up songs in my brain, because the chat has definitely died down a bit. We're gonna do Luella Grand actually. No. Alright, that was called The Forgotten Memories. That's by Luella Graham. Try and do... Yeah. You... I don't know what or who that is. I'll have to look that up. Let me put that in here into my notes. What kind of fish are in the tank? No fish, but turtle. Who's up on top, actually? He's right here. A sad song? Alright, we could do that. Yeah. Alright, we'll do an original. Why not? Help to keep things rolling. Alright. This is an original. This is called Janvier. Alrighty. That's pretty much sad, I guess. As sad as you can get. Alright, that was called Janvier. That's an original. That is the entire embodiment of the month of January encapsulated in a song. SpongeBob. I don't know that one very well. I could do a little bit of the Krusty Krab theme. Oh. Still not very well. Still trying to figure that one out. Gosh. Playing that one at speed is rough. What's my favorite song? It's an original called La Valse du Cassis. Is that SCP-3000? Wait, right? Yeah, 3008, right? I don't know what that is. I don't know what, like, where you got that from, but okay. Ta-da. That'd be $500 for that nothing. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. Gosh. Shire theme. Yeah, we could try that one. Recreating songs by listening to them. I mean, that's literally how I've been learning how to play this instrument, is by learning by ear. Or to any instruments like that, honestly. Oh, I better than that. I don't know what that is. You know anything from? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I'm gonna wait. What is someone wanted the Shire theme. We're gonna do that first, and then we'll do something. Oh, I haven't played La Veille in a while. We'll do that one actually. I totally forgot about that one. Gosh. Wait, you've been here. Wait, have you heard Oswald before? Wait, I swear you've been here before. You've probably... Is that how you know that? Not many people know that cartoon. I'm actually gonna make a note of the timestamp for that one as well, because I think that's the best I've played that one yet. Because I nailed that chord change over there, which usually I don't do very well. We'll do 21 for that one. Something Star Wars? Ooh, I don't know anything Star Wars. At least on this. Oh, La Veille. Yeah, I was gonna do La Veille. Alright, that was called La Veille. That's by Jan Tiersen. Someone asked for Jan Tiersen. I haven't played that one in a little bit, so I figured, why not? We'll branch out. Don't want to go forgetting about any song, you know? I love how this person was like, oh, shush, quiet French person. Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. I just turned the volume up by like 5. I love that. I'll just play louder. Sorry, what was that? I can't quite hear you over my passion. What? Oh, so, oh, now they're gone. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gosh. It's funny. Did you teach yourself? Yes, I did. I should hear it. Yeah. The guy said you can wear the hat because you're friend. Okay. I haven't played that one in a bit. I wrote that one down, the bread and the tulips one. I put that one in my notes. Can't wear the hat. So, the guy said, yeah, I don't know what happened. It's a hat. It's like, what? So I'm not allowed to? But yet, on the other side of the spectrum, if you go the other side of it, they would say, oh, only tourists wear that. So it's like, so you're hating on me because it's a French hat, but then you turn around and will say that, oh, but only tourists who visit France wear it. Like, we don't wear them. So it's like, then what's your beef with it? It's a hat. Let me wear what I want, you know? It's like, who cares? It's like, you're so petty about it. It's like, then why are you complaining? What bike do you have? I just recently got an electric trike, which I've been saving up and wanting for a while. Thanks to supporters on here, which shout out to everyone who supported me. Y'all are the best. I couldn't have done this without you guys. And I wouldn't be still doing this without, you know, all of you here. So, yeah. I don't know the bread tulip. I'd have to search that. I put it in my notes though. I can play Oswald though if you'd like. I can do that one because I saw you asked for that one. I didn't fix this. Whoops. Your Venmo doesn't work. It does. Actually, I'm pretty sure I spelled it right too. The bicycling music. Yes. You're just goofing. Just double check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't see anything come through anyway. Drink. Yeah, we could do that one. Yeah, definitely. Sick of seeing. Oh God, yeah. God, I know exactly who you're talking about too. I've seen him a couple times, and it's like, we shouldn't be playing into that aspect because the next generation, Gen Alpha, is going to be absolutely screwed. They are not going to have the brain capacity to be able to function once they're adults. And a lot of people are playing into that aspect of content because they get the views because of it, but you really shouldn't be playing into that. It's like their brains are gonna be soup. They're not gonna know what to do as adults, and it's not good. And I feel bad for them that that's, you know, the current times that they're growing up in. Yeah, it is really sad, yeah. And I'm worried for them. Oh, wow, okay. Not well, okay. That's why I say it. That one's still work in progress, no matter what. Fortunately, I live in a family of millennial and oh goodness. So we're going our 4-year-olds without a honestly, yeah, I feel that. So that's kind of good, but also oof. Oof. Like, the cartoons I grew up with were pretty good, I would say. Like, I think the downfall of things was when they rebooted Teen Titans as Teen Titans Go. Like, that was a much more kids show, but, like, it was a lot of, like, immature whatever stuff. The anime kind of looking version of Teen Titans that was, like, meant for teenagers, like, that show was fantastic. Gosh, like, the storyline, the art style of that, like, the suspense, like, god dang, so sophisticated. But it was good, like, you could follow along and whatnot, and there was still, you know, that little bits of humor there. But it's like, gosh, that's just non-existent today. Loud equals funny content that, was, yeah, exactly. Exactly that. It's like, yeah, don't, yeah, it's not good. Anyway, that's from an anime, right? I don't watch anime, so I don't know what that is, unfortunately. Like Gumball. Oh yeah, Gumball was pretty good. That was an interesting cartoon. I remember when I first started watching that as a kid, because granted that was like what? That was shortly before I was a teenager, so I wasn't like a kid per se, so like a tween-ish. And my mom was like unsure about it because they, you know, I don't know. She was like, I don't want you watching that. But we watched it a little bit more here and there, and then we kind of opened up to it, and we were like, yeah, it's relatable. It's very relatable. Like, the downfall of SpongeBob as well has been, like, it's really sad. Since the passing of Steven Hillenburg, like, that has just tanked. Like, it is just so overly exaggerated. It's like, they make Patrick look like a bumbling idiot now, whereas before he could actually cohesively talk to you and have a conversation while still being goofy sometimes. Now he's just like drunk on ice cream and stuff. Like, it's very sad. I watched a thing the other day, yeah, about that, how it's like they took the aspect of it being underwater totally out of context. Like, you don't see that. Like, there's grass now, and like the forests that they're in look more like actual forests as opposed to like kelp, seaweed beds and stuff, you know? It's very interesting that that's a thing that isn't really, you know, hinted at anymore. What the hell? Okay. You know Major Matrix? No, I don't. I'm sorry. Yeah, hang on. Let me just, yep. So, in the begin, oh, well, oh, wait, where'd you go? Oh, no! I was just about to tell you my life story. Oh, whatever. Well. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that person. Hang on. My bad. I didn't mean to grab you. I swear I clicked on that guy. That was weird. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for reporting that person. Really? Oh, God. Gotta remember to write that sign and put it up on the wall behind me. Need to make it really big. It's gonna be difficult to notice with all the other stuff in the background, but like, maybe I'll have it like a drop down thing. I'll just hang it from the ceiling. Alright, what are we gonna do now? Let's see. We'll do First Harvest, actually. Are any requests appreciated? Yes, but just do know that I can't guarantee I'll be able to play said request because my knowledge of music is very limited. But, at some point I could possibly, look into researching it. What happened here? Wait, why? Oh, we got rid of them again. What was wrong with them? Did they... Are we... Okay. Was that a troll comment? I don't know. Also, I realized the French narrator in SpongeBob was a reference to Jacques Cousteau, an old-time diver. And... Oh, I think I recall that. Yeah. He would narrate his own docs and voice. Oh, interesting. The name is familiar. But I didn't remember the actual like correlation there. Excuse me. Alright, what was I? First Harvest. Yes. Oh, wow, you guys are fast. Okay. Yes, I did say it was called First Harvest. It's by Dave Thomas, actually. Alright. What does this person say? Okay. People are mean. Yeah, I know, people are mean. I meant to put up a sign to tell people to choose kindness. So hopefully, we don't get any more of that nonsense. Over the Garden Wall? Is that also an anime or is that in a movie? I don't know. That sounds familiar. We could try that one, yeah. Again. Okay, CKW. Alright, that's all we're gonna do on that one. It's slowly starting to deteriorate again. Oh, your name is literally Majora's. Goodness. I can do yeah, we could do Cass's theme, yeah. Why does that sound different than last time? that's awful. Nope, we're not doing that one. Where are you from? USA. Alright, we're gonna do Cassie theme. Sure. That was a lost cause trying to do that one. To go out there and steal a fan. Gosh, because it's getting kind of hot in here. Thank you. Goodness. Anybody the capper? Oh, the cat. Oh, goodness. I don't know how well that will go. Let me see. Let me do a test run. Let me do a test run. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alrighty. That's The Catbird by Dan Newton. What is this? Oh, and okay, whatever. Antivirus. Stupid being dumb, okay. What time stamp was that? I'll clip that for later. That ending was strong. That ending was very strong. There was a little hiccup in there, but I recovered. 150. Yes, I know. Web root something. Yes, I get it. Thank you for not working. Okay. Catbird. There we go. I can't get to the. I had coffee. Oh. What? Oh, because Luke's got it. That's funny. What are we going? Oh, that's not good. When did the internet bring me once again to your desert like a screeching tumble? Just. Gosh. No, I'm good. I don't wanna. No, I'm good. What? I don't know what you're saying. Hello. I'm doing alright. How are you? What country are you from? The US. Creepy picture in the back? They're just pictures. They're self-portraits. Oh my god, the scary number. Oh no, not the scary number. The highwayman? I don't know that. I don't know what that means. You know what, I'm not gonna do anything. If you say something else, then maybe I will. You asked that earlier, but you never said anything, so sure, but proceed with caution, cause, yeah. Bonsoir. Hello! Oh, hello again, hi! Okay, oh, that's awesome. I think it's a bot. Who's a bot? What? I'm not a robot. What do you mean? I did make these, yeah. These are very early works when I was getting back into, painting. This was actually the first, like, time I actually, like, legitimately drew and painted someone. And that was myself. So they're not the best, but, yeah. They're up there, because why not? I've got other stuff dotted around the room. Have you learned to fly the... No, I have not, and I don't know if I'm going to, because, yeah, it's difficult. Actually, if we want to see a different, picture here. When did I do this one? Why does this have 2 dates on it? What? Since when do you have 2 dates? Oh, maybe the first one was when I drew it. Alright, so I drew this back in 2023, and then, like, what is this? 6 days later, I painted it, apparently. So, yeah. This is, like, one of the... I think this is the last thing I painted, actually. Like, recently. So that was, wow, 2 years ago was the last time I painted something? Gosh. I should paint something soon, then. Draw and paint something soon. Alright. What? Oh, yeah, alright. Haha, yeah, you guys see what you did there. What? Okay. Oil paint or water-based? Those are water-based acrylics. I want to try oil painting, because apparently oil painting is much different. I learned that you can't use a wooden palette with oil paints because the wood will absorb the oil right out of the paint. Which, I'm glad I found that out before going and buying oil paints, because I definitely would have just bought oil paints and then proceeded to slap them onto my wooden paint palette and just proceed to start painting it, not realizing that I did a bad. He's chilling, I guess. Yes, I'll play something. What are we gonna play? Do I want to do? We'll do another original, actually. Oh, speak of the devil, you're back. Okay. This is perfect timing then, because I was literally just thinking of playing that one. Alright, we're gonna play an unreleased original. It's funny that you're here. Well, regardless of you being here or not, I was gonna play it anyway, so. Alrighty. That was an unreleased original that's called Found Happiness. I originally wrote that on piano, but haven't released it yet because it's recorded on a digital piano and I hate it. It deserves to be played on an acoustic piano, and that's probably the first thing I'm gonna record once I get that piano here and tuned. I don't know when that's gonna be, but yeah. Amy knew I like this. You never know until you try something new. Green sleeves? No sleeves. I'm kidding. Alright, anyway, do I wanna hold on? Maybe, actually. I'll clip it, why not? Invest in an electric... Oh gosh, I don't know about that. I don't need an electric one. I just need... I'd like a bigger one. But I don't think I'd need an electric one, because that means I'd have to go and buy an amp and a bunch of cables and all this other stuff, and that's a lot more. Can you play concertina? I've not tried. I would like to possibly try or get one at some point. I guess, yes, in a sense, yes. How does an electric work? Yeah, it's a hybrid, so it still functions as an accordion would, but you can plug it into like an amp, or you can run it through like different effect pedals, and possibly even connect it to like a audio like workstation, possibly. I don't know. Again, I've never owned one or tried one, so I don't know. Yeah, it's like an electro acoustic, yeah. Actually, hang on 2 seconds. Alright, this is done. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Also, we good now with audio? I had to unplug the phone because it's done charging, and I don't want the stream getting all messed up because of the phone overheating. Bonne musique pour se détendre à bord de la rivière. Something about a river. Good music for something on a river. Good music to relax by the river. I was close enough. I'm gonna take it. I'll take it as a win. I know what you're saying. Alright. Yes. My French is very rusty, so I mean, I try to make do. I can recognize words and try and guess what people try to say, but sometimes I go well. Are we good? It reconnected. No. Are we good? We good now? Good? We good? Okay. God, we just lost fucking all of the viewers. God damn it. Yeah, okay. Damn. Tu pas bien? Mais comment anglais? You speak well. Something about your English. Yeah, skills, yeah. I never left. Oh, hey, Gary. Oh, your profile picture isn't showing up. That's weird. We are so bad. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna do Sea of Thieves, and then we'll do Clear Obscure again, cause yeah. Gosh, I think this is the most that song has been requested lately. Can we get like the 300 viewers back again? That was insane earlier. I don't know what it peaked at. I think the biggest number I saw was like 260. Alright, the only song from Sea of Thieves that I know, sort of, is Be Calmed. So I hope that is suffices your request. How about now? Let me actually have a listen. Let me get a feel for how it sounds. Let's see. Come on. We'll do that. It's a little bit less, but it's still there. Alright, I'll just take that from the top then. Because why not? Please do let me know if it does it again. And I will try to figure out what the problem is. No, it's not your guys' fault. It's probably because I just unplugged the phone and it was already getting too hot. I probably should have unplugged. Oh yeah, I probably should have unplugged it like 45 minutes ago. Choppy. Again? God damn, okay. I'm telling you that this app is so broken. I'm telling you. Gosh. If we could get a better setup, I could have a proper microphone and then we wouldn't have to worry about this. Well, actually, we probably still would have to worry about this, regardless, because it's a microphone and it's a stream connection. Does sound better. There was one single little audio feedback in there, but I think it's fine now. It's so finicky, and now we're dropping views like flies. Get out of here. Alright. 23. Third time's the charm. Let's fucking do this shit. Come on. with the ship. That was so goofy. That was a goofy. That's how I feel with the stream just kind of self-imploding on itself right now. It's like, we're slowly sinking. The stream is falling apart. What did this person say? He's 23. No, I'm not yours. Go away. You're weird. I know. Well, we had almost 300 people here right towards the start of the stream, which was insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, but that's like a really cool microphone. What do you mean? I'm sure that microphone doesn't like sound that bad. Yes, I'm gonna play something. Yes. Alright, that was Be Calm. That's from Sea of Thieves. Keeper. Yes, absolutely. Do you stream every day? Almost every day. I've been streaming a lot frequently because I've got nothing else to do. And it's been really way too hot to go busking. Like dangerously hot. Like don't go outside type of hot, you know? Like it's not safe to be outside for long periods. No. No. This is an accordion. This isn't a drum set. And even if it was, no. Andrez-vous that something. I'm gonna have to try and translate that one. Interesting. What does that say? Let me see. Let me see. Something. Oh, something about the pictures behind me, I'm assuming. Oh, just a picture. Goodness. I mean, Tierson? Yeah, we could do that. What are we gonna do? We'll do Amelie. Why not? Alright, that's La Valse d'Amélie. That's by Ann Tierson. Do you have an accordion player from San Antonio? I can't say I do. Triste. Triste. What? Huh? Of course, thank you. Oh, well, I like playing that one. That one's pretty good to play. That one actually took a bit to learn, even though I play it not how it's supposed to go, but yes. Oh, wait, did you just... Did that say what I think it just said? I keep forgetting about that band. God dang, Beirut. Gosh. I keep meaning to look that up, and I keep forgetting about it. Oh, goodness. And do they actually have accordion in their music? Because I think I listened to one of their songs, but this was ages ago. Cause there's, I think it was you're giving me an album to. I'll write it down. Artifact album. Okay. Artifact. That's not how you spell album. Goodness. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's in the notes. I'm gonna have to look that up. What's in the tank? Turtle. Ooh, Song of... Oh, I was doing that one last night as well, yeah. I was on a grind of, Zelda songs last night that I don't usually play. Who is it that plays Beirut? Oh, Accordion... the guy, Accordion Love on YouTube has played through some of Beirut's music during his live streams, I think. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, I forgot to write that one down. Thank you for the reminder. I totally got sidetracked. Over the garden wall. OST. Yes, that's in there. Alright, locked in. Sort of, but not very well. Gosh. Again, when I say I was playing through those, my fingers just landed on that and just decided to futz with it for a few minutes, even though it doesn't sound good. So many things that I'd like to perfect, but... Oh, okay, you delete that. Why did you choose this instrument to play? Question mark, I think. God damn it. Why? Why choose this instrument? No, okay. Yeah. So, I don't know what that last word is. That last word's tripping me up there. No, because jouer would be play. Oh, cry? Why does your instrument... No, what is votre? Votre is... Why does your instrument cry? Oh, or make you cry? I don't know. Music, that's what I like about music, and that's why I like to this is why I've pursued music lately, is because the way music can affect you emotionally is very resounding. Like, more so for myself now as well, because there are songs that I can listen to Or not even that. I can think of a song, right? I don't even have to hear it. And my body reacts in the sense of like it knows the song, and it reacts just by thinking about it because it can hear it, and it's almost like putting me back into the moment when I first heard that song in particular. That's how you know that it's a good piece of music. If you react in a way, whether you get goosebumps, if the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, you know it's a good piece of music, and you connect with that song on a deeper level. And that's how I know good music, is because usually I will get goosebumps immediately. I will get chills up my spine, and depending on the song, I might just burst into tears because I will just start crying because it's just such an amazing piece. It doesn't even have to be sad or emotional. It's just like I go back to the moment when I first heard it, and it's like it is so deeply moving. And it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And that's why I like pursuing music, and I try to bring people together through music, because music is a universal language that anybody can understand and connect with in more than one way, you know? And that's what I like. That's why I like doing what I do. Oh, hey, Demo. Play some French instrument. Yeah, we could do something like that. Êtes-vous intéressé par des choses? Something, is it because it interests you or important? Something. He's never translate. Okay. God damn it. What are you talking about? This person keeps being like, Pickle, they don't want you. Who? Who are you talking about? Any super dramatic song? I don't know. Alright, we'll do La Vie en Rose, because that's French and instrumental and nice and whatnot. Stuck on my chair, and you're making it sound very choppy. Can we not do that, pretty please? Oop. Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what they were. Yeah, I don't know what that person was on about, but wow, they're feisty. Feisty little gremlin there. I like that song, but I don't know how to play that one. I think I tried playing that on here before, and it didn't go very well. Because I don't know what key it's supposed to be in. I don't know the song, so I don't know how it's supposed to sound. And we're out of lemonade. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what they were on about. I don't know. Left foot, not very well. We can try though. Edelweiss? That name's familiar. I don't. What is that? Is that a Scottish tune? Don't quote me on that. I know that name from somewhere. Not very well. And I didn't even do the whole song, and I'm not going to. Because I need to relearn that one. It's very messy. It's very muddy, and that's what I don't like about it. Yes, out of lemonade is a travesty. I could make more, but it's gonna take too long. Wait, oh, I just missed. What did that say? Comme parlez-vous? Silence. What? Movie? What? Pure art online. Yeah, I try to do actual like nice stuff. What's your favorite song to play? Can you play that? Yeah, I could do that. My favorite's an original actually. It's called La Valse du Cassis. I named it after the lemonade that I just finished drinking. Have you heard the? Oh, I know. Wait, I know them. I think I looked into them very brief. Who said to look into? I don't remember who said to look into that. Il vous faut un verre. Something about the glass. It's making us something. Alright, whatever. I have heard of them. They do like Irish tunes and stuff, right? Like Irish folk songs and yeah. Wait, did they do the soundtrack to Black Flag? Assassin's Creed Black Flag? Is that what it is? I think it's that, right? No, but kind of. Alright, gotcha. Alright. They do songs that are similar to. Yeah. I think that's what I'm remembering it from. Alright, we're gonna do my favorite song. This is an original. This is called La Valse du Cassis. That's my favorite. If you can't understand why, then I highly recommend you check out the original video. Because it's not just accordion, there's typewriter and glockenspiel in that song, actually. You gotta know some sea shanties? A couple. They're not too good, though, but I'm working on progressing them further. Instrumentals are so similar to each other. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. How and where did you learn to play this instrument? I've been teaching myself how to play for the past 2.5, almost 3 years now. I've been playing both hands simultaneously for the past, as I said, 2.5, 3 years. So every song that I play is just by ear or something that I've come up with that I've recorded, published, and then had to learn to like perfect and play after the fact. No, I'm not. Why are you asking that? Okay? Yeah, just go away, please. Thank you. What? Gosh. Alright, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna try that one, actually. Almost didn't have that one at the end there. Gosh. Alright, that was the Woodlands Waltz. I'm gonna clip that one because that was pretty good. There was a little hiccup in there, but that was pretty good overall. What are we gonna call that one? 239. Alright, that's also by Dan Newton as well. Do you know any songs from the Silent Hill games? Ooh, I've not watched. The only Silent Hill game I've watched, because I've not played any of them myself, was the remake of Silent Hill 2 that I think Jacksepticeye played through. What was that? That was last year? That was around this time last year, right? Or like, no, it might have been closer to like August or September. Gosh, that was a while ago. No, I don't know any of the tracks from that. Or Portal, really. I can also play flute and piano. I've not tried flute before. I feel like I'd be able to play flute, possibly. Because, like, you don't have to... There's no weird, like, positioning that you have to have your mouth in to play that. You just kind of blow downwards into it, right? Whereas, like, with a reed or instrument or, like, a brass instrument, you have to have the right embouchure to play those, and I don't know how to do that. I play the piano by ear, I just combine the notes, and then I just learn the notes by ear. I don't think how every time I play, I just know the notes. So started completely. That's awesome, oh my gosh. I'm basically the same way, because when I play through stuff, I just memorize it, because it's all muscle memory, at least with this instrument. Especially on this side, because you can't see what you're doing. So it's all muscle memory, and you just have to kind of know where your fingers are. Just by, you know, sheer luck, I guess. So yeah, in a way, I learned the same way, to be honest. I'm busy. What does this say? That doesn't. Why don't these translate? The flexible piano. I love. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. Wait, where did that one go? I love that. That's hilarious. Alright. I want pickles now too, gosh. I think we have only one left in the fridge, and I've been saving it to like make a sandwich or something with it. I learned the flute by my grandfather and piano by myself. Oh, that's nice. My grandfather played the piano, and that's actually I want to get a hold of his piano because he's been gone for a couple of years now. But I'd like to have his piano moved here and then eventually have it tuned. That way I can use it to do covers and in my own music, because there's songs that I would like to cover and record that use piano, and my digital keyboard is awful. He was, yeah, this guy up here. I'd show you the other one, but it's over there. No. La tortue. The turtle, yes. Yeah, he's swimming. You do a little swim. It's a nice piano too. It's a Baldwin piano. It's a console. Yeah, it's a console piano. Some Italian music. I don't know if it's not exactly Italian. Well, yeah, I try to answer people's questions as much as I can. Time to 33. What? What? I don't know what you're asking or what you're saying. We could do an original that's sort of sounds Italian, at least in my eyes, I guess. At least the ending of it does. Okay, this is called Mistral. This is an original. Alright, that was an original. That was called Mistral. He is keeping the instrument. Why play these things? Well, yeah, it's not rare that you see an accordion. What? The quadruple. Something. What did you say, Lena? What? Pas musique pour moi. Beautiful music for me, but something joy, something. Seen the Russian Road? Russian what? Russian Road? What? I don't know what that is. Very tall. Yes, yes. And that's without shoes on to assist with the tallness. 10 to 3. Yeah, I don't know what that meant. I don't know any Mario. I'm sorry. Do you do this for a living, or you do this only for passion after work? At the moment, I'm just kind of existing. At the moment, trying to do something with this passion of mine to possibly turn it into something that could, uh, you know, provide income, even if it's just a little. Oh, it's an ice cream truck. Like, what is that? Yep, there it goes. Okay. There's an ice cream truck. Oh, Expedition 33. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Why not? I did say I was going to do it again at some point, but yeah, we can do that. I don't know why you do. I recommend it as I mean, it really just depends on what the algorithm pushes, I guess. In Paris, there's still some other places in the streets or in the trains. Well, yeah. I've never been there. I would love to live in, like, southern France. You play level stuff? Oh, are you still here? I can play, like, the shortened version of Amelie if you're still here. I'm not gonna play it if you're not here still, because someone asked for Expedition 33, and that's a bit of a long, strenuous one. Billie Eilish, you know, I don't listen to Billie Eilish much. I'm from the U.S. Can you teach the accordion? I'm still teaching myself how to play this. I don't really understand much music theory because I just kind of play by ear. So, I don't know if I'm fit for teaching in that sort of sense. There are definitely other people on YouTube that you could definitely look up, and if you're interested in learning this instrument. One of which, if you're interested, I'd recommend is called Accordion Love. His name's Ronan Segal. If you're interested in that, I'd highly recommend you check him out. He does great stuff. He's got his own like forum website. Granted, you'd have to pay to. It's like a membership fee to get in there. I'm not a part of that because I'm broke. So I'm kind of just figuring this out on my own. But he's done some tutorial stuff on YouTube. He's done some videos on what to look for when buying a used instrument for the first time. Definitely recommend you check that out if you don't have one of these and you are looking to get one. That way you know what to look for when buying one, so you don't buy something that's not fit for playing, you know, or something that's really broken and doesn't work. He also streams almost every Sunday, possibly. Don't quote me on that. Usually he streams almost every Sunday. I think he starts at like 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can, but I can't guarantee I'll know it. So, yeah. Oh, I should be broke. Yeah. Because of exactly what you just said right there. Because I don't want to slave away working 3 part-time jobs to barely scrape by to be able to pay rent and not be able to afford to have furniture or, you know, appliances because that costs money, or have, you know, whatever in said place, I guess, that I'd be renting. Rent around here, last I looked, this was like 2 or 3 years ago. Lowest I saw was about $2,000 a month. That has definitely gone up since then, I can assure you. Because with inflation and whatnot. So the cost of living is not really possible on your own. And unfortunately, I'm not the kind of person that has friends to, you know, room with, so to speak. If we were all to move out and then move in and rent together and, you know, evenly divide the monthly rent payment, I don't have friends like that. So I don't have anybody that I could just go doing that with. So unfortunately, that's not really in the cards for me. So yeah, it's I'd rather still live here until I can move out at some point. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't want to, but it's like at the moment I don't feel like slaving away and working 3 different jobs when I don't own a car. I can't drive because I don't have any of that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's not living. That's not even surviving. That's struggling. And I'd rather not. Also, you can't really survive off of ramen, especially in my stature, as the trolls have more than clearly pointed out multiple times. Oh, string bean and all that sort of stuff. Ramen is not nutritional in that sort of sense. So, yeah. What is happening here? What's in the fish tank? Turtle. Yep, and move away. I don't drive. I don't have a means to do that, and where would I go? Do you by chance know anything from the Legend of Zelda? I know a couple things, yeah. I used to work 93 hours a week and only make $100 on each paycheck. That's rough. I was lucky I had a job at one point, and I think I had made probably just about the same once, but that was only because it was the holiday season. It was like Christmas time. So, yeah, it was busy. So, but they were always having me working on part-time, and the shifts on average were like 3.5 hours, which, yeah, sucked. There was one time I think it was like a 2.5 hour shift. I'm like, why am I here? Why am I here right now? How to, like 5'11", I don't know. Is there anything like to play for? Yeah, we could do Zelda, yeah. Money doesn't bring happiness. I mean, it brings things that can make you happy, but like you can only be happy for so long with those things. So like, how much does the instrument cost? How much was this? 240 plus 120 for shipping, because I was working at the time when I bought this. So I actually had money, but now I don't. So I'm glad I bought this at that point in time, because, yeah, that's expensive. Throw ramen life is... I mean, whatever works for you. But that would not work for me. You're one of those people? Yep, sure. Mario Land. Okay. Alright, yes, I'm gonna play Zelda. We'll play... What am I gonna play? Cass's theme? We'll do Cass's theme, yeah. Got a trade job. I don't think I'm cut out for a trade. That's a lot. That's like work per se. Like, that's hard, like, manual labor type work. I don't think my body is cut out for that type of strain. I'll be fucking dead. I will not have access to my legs for, like, by the end of the week. Alright, Also, it's funny because I'm not wearing a skirt. I'm wearing shorts right now. So, like, I don't know what you're on about. Oh, yeah, it's different. Like 16 or something. Well, no. I had a... What? I don't know what that is. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong register. Nope. starting to get hot in here. Man, is it real life? Yeah. Excuse you? Wow, okay. Have that dancing, what? Wow, that person, You know, everybody's situation is different, alright? Not everybody, you know, has it whatever as you do. And there are different circumstances that make life harder in that scenario that you might not have had to deal with. Like, I have health issues that prevent me from doing certain things that you probably don't have. So that's very... God. Also, I will say this. The phrasing for, what is it? To pull up your bootstraps, you know, to just do it. That phrase literally meant back then, when that phrase was a new thing, the impossible. That literally meant to do the impossible. It's like, well, I guess you just gotta pull up your bootstraps and, you know, hunker down and just do it. It's like that literally meant to do the impossible. And now that connotation literally means you have to do the impossible whether you like it or not, because that's the point that people are saying. Because it's like, oh, well, you literally have to do the impossible now. It's impossible, but now you have to struggle and do that. That connotation has become that. It's not a metaphor anymore. Now it's like, okay, I literally have to do the impossible. So it's not possible to do it. But I'm doing it anyway, and I'm suffering while doing it. And that's awful that is a thing. It's getting really toasty in here. I don't like it. I don't like the rest that I end up doing there, but I need to have more bellows in order to drag out the note. I need to work on somehow getting the bellows back in over here. But I can't push in because then I'm not going to have enough. That's better. Aren't the arms on this? Yeah, they are a little bit. Yeah, it's difficult. That's why I have to sit like a certain way. I have to literally like scooch myself up onto the edge of the seat. It is a cool. Oh, it's an interesting game. I don't know what it's about, but yeah, a lot of people were requesting it, so yeah, I slaved away and figured out how to play it, even though it's still a really rough work in progress. Gosh, this lemonade is kicking my ass. It's getting really hot in here. Gosh, I might end the stream soon, actually. You to play? It's about life. Oh, is it? My laptop can't handle playing any games anymore. It's too old. It's 9 years old and it's hooked up to life support. So, yeah. Am I gonna go with the president? I'll be gonna have many. Oh, interesting. Most YouTube grab you see is one. Being or trying to be someone they're not. Yeah, I'm just trying to be me. Yeah. Literally just trying to be me. Well. Ha ha ha. Hey, you better let that sink in. Did you not hear him knocking on the door? You gotta let him in. You reminds me of a French story in black and white. Well, I mean, the song I just played is from I think it's a French developer anyway. I don't know, like, the specifics of it. I don't know what the game is about either. The soundtrack is all over the place. People were like, oh, you gotta listen to the Expedition 33 soundtrack. There's so much accordion in it. Literally, like, 5 or 6 tracks right at the beginning of the soundtrack is accordion. That's it. I'm like, I listened to 154 of these tracks, and only 5 of them have accordion. It's like, oh my god. Granted, I skimmed through a lot of them, because I was listening specifically for the accordion. Like, alright, what songs are people looking for me to play from this? And it's like, only 4. I'm like, okay. So that's the one I landed on, which had the most accordion. There's another one. Was it the world map? Some people have asked me to play. Something like that. I don't know. That one has cello in it. The cello is fantastic, and that makes me want to play cello. But my cello's still broken, so it's like kind of sad. But it's got like this very nice cafe music sound to it, and I like that. But oh, there was another one too. Oh no, that the Grand Cafe or something. I forget what it is. But I'm not sure if it was. I don't know what that is. Dark as night. Alright, I'll write that one down. Dark as the night. I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, the stream's gonna end soon. I might end it early, to be honest. I might do 2 more, I think, and then I'm gonna go. Because it's getting really hot in here, and I need to turn the AC back on. And I don't have the fan in here, because it's still out there. Wasn't expecting it to be this hot today. Oh, okay. I will look that one up, too. I'm gonna put that one into the notes as well. I recognize the name of that person, because I think some people have, requested that person before, but I still haven't gotten around to it. I don't have enough time in between streams to research all this stuff, cause like, it's like I have to have some like personal time to myself as well, cause like I can't just do this all the time. As much as I would love to, you know, I have cutoffs, cause you know, family. Can't just go playing this at 3 in the morning. You know, I will be lynched. I will be strung up by my ears and beaten within an inch of my life if I played this instrument at 3 in the morning. It's not very cordial to do that. No, it doesn't. TikTok is a cesspool. What are you talking about? You probably came from TikTok, and that's why you're saying that. So, why don't you mosey on back over there to all the little kids and stuff? So, you know, everybody doing their lip syncing, dancing, or whatever the hell goes on TikTok. Because I'm not on there, because I don't want anything to do with TikTok. You wouldn't catch me dead over on TikTok. Let's just say that. Yeah, they couldn't even spell TikTok. They spelled it TikTok like the sound a clock makes. Gosh. Alright, I don't know if it's a hard song progression mode. Oh, you said that earlier. I forgot to write that one down. I'll have to look that one up as well. Speaking of, alright, people are wanting Russian songs. You know what, I'm gonna play some Russian songs. Why not? Not very well. That one's always been a little difficult though. Alright. Do I want to do that one? Fuck it, why not? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do another original. I think these are gonna be the last 2 songs actually. Let me see this. take it slow, and we'll do it. Oh, I try not to, but sometimes just songs, it's like, what happened? It's like, what happened? What are you doing, fingers? Why did you not play that how we usually play it, or good, or eh? It's like, what's happening? It's like, we're not in the zone. Ah. Like, it just wants to do its own thing. Alright, this is an original. This is called The Colors of Autumn. I don't. Alright, that was an original. That's called Les Couleurs de l'Automne, The Colors of Autumn. Go eat something. How about you go buy me something? Jesus loves you. The G sus chord! Guys! Oh my gosh! It's the G sus chord! Anyway, what? Name of the song? Alright, I already said that, yeah. I think I'm doing that correctly still, right? I think. I don't know. Alright. This is going to be the last song because I'm going to get going because it's way too hot. And yeah, I want to turn this AC on so bad. It would mess up the sound of the stream, so. Plus the numbers are dwindling now anyway. People are starting to head out anyway. Yes, it is in the Discord. Alright, this is gonna be the last song. This song is also an original. This is called Découverte de Soi. And, if you didn't know, this song is actually available for free for the remaining days of the month of June because it's in honor of Pride Month. So, if you want to snag it, check out the link in the description that will take you to my Bandcamp page where you can find that song as well as all my other music and some covers as well available for purchase and download. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell. That way you're notified of when I go live again or when I upload new music. And, yeah, I'd greatly appreciate it. So, here we go. Oh, nope. Let's try that again. Alright, that's gonna do it. Alright, that was Découverte de Soi. That is an original that I wrote. You can find that on my YouTube channel. There's an official music video for that. It's not just accordion, it's got like 4 other instruments in it. As well as usually the majority of my music actually has other instruments in it. There's a couple that it's just accordion. But, yeah, feel free to check that out. Check out the music videos for those. And also, again, feel free to check out the link in the description. That'll take you to my Bandcamp page where you can find all of my original music as well as some covers and stuff available for purchase and download. So if you're considering supporting me, feel free to check that out. I'd greatly appreciate it. But I'm going to actually get going because it's way too hot in here and it's time for me to go anyway. I'm not going to be live again tomorrow because Self-care day. Always self-care, you know? Prioritize yourself. Alright? Always have a day to yourself if you need the day and you need to take a mental, you know, breather. Always prioritize your own self-care. So, tomorrow is self-care for me. So, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I should be back again. What day is Wednesday? No, not, what am I saying? Tomorrow's Monday. I should be back Tuesday, most likely. So yeah, same time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as per the usual. And that's why it's important that you hit the bell when if and when you subscribe, so you know when I am live again. So, yeah. I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you may be in the world. And I wish you luck with whatever you're doing in life. But as for me, I'm gonna go cool off and find food. So, thank you, and as always, I will see you in the next one, whenever that may be. So, take care, and ciao.